Thank you, Warren, for giving me a wee kick up the arse with the Daily Stoic video production that I had going. I fell off it, So I'm going to pick it back up. I took this book with me to Glasgow yesterday, expecting to pick it up yesterday. But I just couldn't film in public. So it didn't happen yesterday. It's happening today. And I hope I can keep it going and simplify it in order to help me to do that by just picking up my phone and posting straight off the app. So let's have a look then at June the 17th. Right. This is from Seneca, Moral Letters. He says, "Fortune doesn't have the long reach we suppose. She can only lay siege to those who hold her tight. So let's step back from her as much as possible." So for me, that reads like it's about agency. It's about taking the bull by the horns, not just letting our lives be dictated by the ebb and flow of circumstances, but by making decisions, setting goals, and then setting out to achieve those goals by whatever method we choose, whether that be a productivity app or an accountability group or whatever kind of modern way we can do that. But having values at the top and then goals that are aligned to the values and then steps that help us achieve the goals. I think that's kind of a stoic way of living, and some regards I'm failing at that. So, I could do with addressing it and getting back into my systems that have kind of fallen by the wayside a bit, partly due to how much I'm reading at the moment, but that's because my reading channel on YouTube is really doing well, and I'm finding my sort of values being pulled towards that. So reading history, reading fiction, fantasy, making creative content around that. And of course, this is reading, isn't it? So it all ties together, and if I can read more philosophy, it would be good. So yeah, that gets me back. I'm travelling again tomorrow, possibly, and that means getting home Thursday tired again, as I did today. So that's part of what made it such a struggle to keep this going. However, I can use today's reading, right? Rather than allow myself to be pulled around by circumstances, which then lead to my not producing any content. And the reason I'm producing the content isn't primarily to help you, it's because I enjoy making it and because I want to read this book and I get a lot of wisdom from it, and making this helps me to read the book. So accountability. You see what I just did? And if you get something from it, as Warren clearly does, and thank you again, Warren, then it's worth posting, isn't it? So, yeah. Hopefully I'm back. Subscribe, stick around, get some Stoic wisdom from me as it applies to my life and hopefully to yours as well.